It was Thursday, the 12th of February, 6 p.m. I was sitting at my computer at my work and decided to check Facebook, just in case. Suddenly I saw messages from Andrei Kosilov, reading, Denis, hi, check your mail please. New challenge, big adrenaline. I decided to check the link he provided, and when I read what was on it, well, imagine yourself standing from your chair and running to the back of the room and back. After you do that, you can imagine how my heart was beating at the moment. My hands were trembling. Dear Madam Chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests, what was there? The link supported information about a very interesting event, so-called Russian public speaking fights. We can call it like that. A public speaking contest conducted not Toastmasters, but by another organization. Indeed, a very interesting thing. Today I want to tell you about my experience. I went there and participated. What is different in their event from our Toastmaster regular event, and why you should try it. Let's start with the event itself. What is different between their event and our Toastmaster regular events? There are three differences. The first one is the event on the whole, the structure. The second one, the participants. And the third one is the audience. The event on the whole. Speakers who participate deliver 15-minute speeches in Russian, and they are evaluated by the audience. Two speakers who were voted the best by the audience participate in so-called finals. What finals look like? You have 3 rounds. In the first round, you have to answer 3 random questions from the audience, table topics. In the second round, you have to, I had to persuade the audience why time machine was a good thing, table topics. In the third round, I had to persuade the audience that Jack the Ripper was a good person, table topics. So essentially, it is a speech and table topic session. About the participants. People, we should use the opportunity because they are usually weak. They are weak there. And let me tell you why. The first thing, they don't prepare for speeches. They don't think it's necessary. The second thing, and what is the second thing? Well, the first one is enough in itself. Why do I think they are not preparing? Because there was a guy who was about, Yuri, who was about to start his speech. He was the first speaker. And when the organizer approached him and said, Yuri, what will your speech will be about? He said, well, I don't know. I will come up with something. When the organizer approached him, before inviting him to the stage, he said, do you need a flip chart? I don't know. I will see him on the stage. Nice competition. Well, I forgot about the second thing. So let's switch to the audience. The third difference. The audience is somewhat different. In that, yes, they came to listen to you. But on the other hand, while in Toastmasters, the focus is on the speaker. All of you try to be nice, laugh at my jokes, at least part of them. Pay attention to me. If I start conversating with something, after I finish conversation, the person will probably stay quiet because you want to listen to my speech. There, you don't control the audience. Firstly, they sit there and they drink beverages, not necessarily non-alcoholic. So when you say, well, what is your name? Svetlana. The guy there said, well, Svetlana, I'm Konstantin. She said, well, really? And you say, well, I am the speaker. Go on with your speech. So it's it's a real life experience, not laboratory, a Toastmaster laboratory. These are the differences. Why it's worth our while to go there. The first thing is, you can test your skills. It's not a Toastmaster community. You deliver speeches not with the audience who patiently pay attention to you. The second thing is, if you win the thing, and it is winnable, because they don't prepare much for the speeches. If you win the thing, the second stage of the thing is with you delivering a speech in Izvestia Hall before 500 to 1,000 people. 500 to 1,000 people. Not 25 people in the Toastmasters, and you know half of them. A very interesting experience. The third thing, you can be paid. You can be paid there. Paid. Money. Thanks, I see them. If you win the second stage, you probably, well, the fund is 50,000 rubles. You probably get at least 10,000, perhaps more. If you show yourself as a good speaker, they put you in a file and offer you some opportunities, speech opportunities, when you will be paid, and I believe it's about 5,000 rubles a speech. Nice opportunity. On the whole, yes, they are somewhat different. The format is different. The people are different. The audience is interested more in themselves than you, sometimes. But you can test your skills. You can perform before large audiences, and you can be paid. Yes, it may be a new challenge, and it can be big adrenaline, but isn't it worth it? Do you want to be
What
paid?
is your result? Denis,
I won.
1 minute for the judges, please.